I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, and we're getting ready to bring you the action from Connecticut.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
These teams, so much talent on offense. You can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here's Mabry.
Pass to Allen. Over Gray. That misses off the backboard. Outside Lloyd, fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Back to Sheldon.
Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. And we're about 1 minute into the first. The layup off target. Outside Young. Gray.
Rebounded by Mabry.
Pass to Allen.
Now Sheldon.
Covered by Lloyd.
Here's Allen.
Here's Charles. The short one's on the money.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Inside. Puts it up from 7. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Mabry. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
And here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Charles. A nice shot by Wilson.
Few players better than Wilson inside. Has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Outside Young. Gray. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
Here's Parks.
Guarded by Young.
Here's Parks.
Pass to Allen. Charles the screen to the inside. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Love the movement from Charles. Creates some good spacing off the pick and sinks it.
Now here's Young. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Now here's Mabry.
Pass to Allen. Mabry puts up a 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Her three-point shot will take her far. Mabry is a great long-range option, capable of knocking down from deep.
Young with it. From past the arc, another three for Las Vegas.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Charles. Shoots a fader, and again it's Connecticut.
Just some old school to her game. Charles, not afraid of scoring in the in-between area of the court.
Gray outside, and here's Young. Back to Gray. Wilson sets a screen to the middle. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
The thing that Gray does again and again and again, provide your team with winning plays.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Now Parks. Pass to Mabry. Now here's Charles.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
For three. Wilson pulls it down. The Aces leading. Young with it. Gray outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Pass to Allen.
Here's Sheldon.
Allen, Gray defending. And here's Charles. Shoots over Wilson. Charles, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Now Lloyd. Here's the three. Kept alive. Here's Stokes. Guarded by Charles. Wilson sets a screen. Jackie Young from outside. He can't hit that time. Connecticut trailing. J.C. Sheldon driving in. That one goes. Count it.
He picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And the Aces with possession. Outside Lloyd. Three-pointer.
It's hauled in by Parks.
Pass to Mabry.
Parks.
Allen. Gray defending. Fires from the wing. And no good trying to use the glass. And here's Young. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Now Parks. Pass to Mabry. High arcing shot. Mabry. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard fought bucket there. Nice putback.
Here's Young. She has 5. And Wilson gets it to go.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Now here's Wilson. 10 points for her. Gray right side. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Young. Rebound, Tina Charles.
Now here's Allen.
Outside Charles.
Pass to Parks.
Allen. Gray defending. Charles with it. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Now here's Lloyd. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Mabry with it.
Shoots over Young. Mabry misses.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Wilson. Fades away. Rebound, Tina Charles.
Well, with little defensive pressure, she turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by employing the fadeaway.
Here's Parks.
Pass to Mabry.
Parks.
Allen, covered by Lloyd.
Now here's Allen.
Arena Mabry for three. Drains the three-pointer.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
Now the Aces with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Charles.
Sheldon outside.
Over to the left wing.
Now here's Mabry.
Covered by Lloyd. And here's Mabry. Over Lloyd. And the basket by Mabry. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Aces ahead, up one. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
Here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Evans. Gray. Pass to Bell. Evans. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
Sheldon outside.
Here's Nelson Adota. Outside Charles.
Sheldon.
She's covered by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Now here's Sheldon.
And stolen by Evans. Banked in off the glass.
Stellar effort from Evans. Gets out on the fast break and just sprints up the floor.
Connecticut trailing.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in a heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Gray. Rejected by Diamond DeShields.
Outstanding awareness from DeShields. You can see she enjoyed that rejection.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The Aces making a switch.
Jewel Lloyd.
Just 5 on the clock. Chelsea Gray for 3. Gets that one to drop. First of the game after 4 straight misses.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Here's Nelson Adota. Pass to DeShields. Charles.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gray outside. From 11 feet away, and they pick up 2.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
Pass to Parks.
To the paint. Charles. To end the run. And she lays it in.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Outside Evans. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Gray. From the arc. The shot, no good. And so here's Connecticut. They trail by 6. Outside Charles. DeShields with it. Evans covering. Outside DeShields. From outside the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Gray outside. Lloyd up top. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
I love the confidence from Lloyd. It's really what makes her so dangerous offensively.
And the Sun call time here.
The Sun on offense. 9-point game. Pass to Charles. Mabry. Missed inside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter play. Now Lloyd. The 3. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
Now here's Charles. 8 points for her. Pass to Nelson Adota. 4 on the shot clock. Marina Mabry for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. Outside Lloyd. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Nelson Adota, covered by Gustafson. Outside Mabry. Shot to stop the run. Again, Connecticut no good. Gray outside. Outside Lloyd.
Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
Now here's Charles. She's got 8. Pass to Mabry. Nelson Adota. Back to Mabry. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
The ball goes to Las Vegas. Checking in for Las Vegas. Number 22, Asia Wilson.
And they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
And boy, Blake, it's getting to be a big one.
Yeah, you got to think the defense needs a stop here. And she was fouled in the act of shooting an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Just a valiant display of persistence. Wilson never wants to be denied a bucket.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Here's Nelson Adota. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Charles with the bucket.
It's hard to knock Charles off her center of gravity, especially when she's focused on scoring.
Now here is Lloyd. The lead is 15. Wilson the screen. Here's Bell. No good on the triple. And Connecticut has possession. Now Allen. Pass to Charles. Mabry. 5 on the clock. Down low. And it's Charles missing. Here's Lloyd. She's got 12. Lets it go from deep. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 18. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Charles up top.
Covered by Gustafson.
And the basket by Mabry.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
To the paint. Back to Lloyd. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Shot clock at 6. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, that's just a graceful shot by Lloyd, sending it up and over with the floater.
And so here's Connecticut.
Now here's Allen.
And here's Charles.
Covered by Gustafson.
Inside. And stolen by Lloyd. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Bell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
You know, the D pays so much attention to Lloyd, it allows others to get open looks. One reason Lloyd is a valuable offensive talent.
Out to the wing. Outside Charles. Here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Wilson. They need this. Gustafson with the rebound.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
And in 2023, Asia Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships. But Asia led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
No good on the free throw.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
And she's good on the second.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Now here's Charles. She's got 10.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
The first free throw is good. Both good at the line. Las Vegas dictating the flow.
2 minutes remaining.
Ray outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Lloyd. To the inside. Sheldon with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Pass to Allen. Outside Charles. Clock at 6. Mabry, Gray defending. Marina Mabry draws the double. Tina Charles for 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now Young. Outside Lloyd. Young. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Stokes. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
That one on Charles.
Team foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this
For
one.
the away team, Kia Stokes. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Doesn't get the second. Here's Sheldon. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, people think of Mabry as a shooter, and she is a great one. But Marina also is more than a capable playmaker.
Pass to Young. Fires for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Mabry, guarded by Young. Marina Mabry on the wing. She's got 12. And here's Nelson Adota. Allen with it. That shot, no good. Nice D from Chelsea Gray.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And the call will be against Jackie Young. That's her first foul.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Now Mabry. From the corner. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Let's play with this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you know, Jewel Lloyd has been really making it happen, guys.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's Gray. Outside Young. Gray. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Wilson. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Nelson Adota with the rebound. The Sun on offense. Allen with it. To the paint. Here's Nelson Adota. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Marina Mabry for 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry, operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Double team on Asia Wilson. Allen with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Right side Mabry. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
Look at how eagerly Lloyd runs the floor, and that's what coaches appreciate. She knows better than to waste the fast break chance.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Charles. And they double up Tina Charles. Sheldon. Mabry, guarded by Young. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Mabry misses.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Gray outside. Lloyd from long range. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Sheldon.
Now here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. And they double up Tina Charles. And here's Mabry. Shoots over Young. And the basket by Mabry. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Flashy handles for the Young. Certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Timeout called to Sun.
The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she could hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
Allen, Gray defending.
Now here's Allen.
They get a hand on it. Wilson with the steal. And here we go. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to the Sun. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Marina Mabry on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
When you see her play tonight, and a night like tonight for Mabry, it's why she's in the league, to score and score in bunches.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Outside Young. Lloyd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. She's got the mentality to answer right back.
Outside Charles. Mabry. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
And here are the Aces now. And here's Gray. She's got 5. Good on the shot.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Now here's Allen. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Nelson Adota. Allen. Gray defending. Puts up the 3. Allen's shot is off.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Sheldon outside.
It's Tina Charles, high post. Allen to the left wing. Pass to Charles. Now Allen. The tray. And no good.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Back to Wilson. Nelson Adota with the rebound. The Sun really having a tough go here. Mabry up top. Gray defending. Pass to Nelson Adota. Sheldon outside. Outside Mabry. They need this. It's hauled in by the Aces. Outside Young. Inside. Wilson, guarded by Charles. They get it back. And it's Wilson missing. Sheldon with it. Outside Mabry. Back to Sheldon. Pass to Allen. Tries a three. Nailed from three-point land.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Now Gray. She's got 5. Here's Young. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Allen. Defense is right there. Nelson Adota. Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. Sheldon outside. Allen. Gray defending. Back to Sheldon. For 3. And the Sun hit again from deep.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Gray outside. 3-pointer, Jackie Young. Yes!
Jackie Young.
Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Outside Mabry. There's a screen. Pass to Allen. Over Gray. Allen's shot is off.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Gray. He has 5. Rebound, Tina Charles. Sheldon outside. Right wing. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Let's go. Hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
When Charles's jumper is on, she's that much harder to guard. It just opens up a lot of different parts of her game.
Now here's Gray. Wilson with it. Young. Mabry covering. Right side Young. Gray up top. She's covered by Allen. And it's Gray missing. And Connecticut has possession. Sheldon outside. Pass to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Sheldon outside. It's good from long range.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kick out is the only choice.
And the Aces call time here.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, 3-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line. So it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Bell. Gray.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mitchell outside. Outside Evans. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Sun pull it in. Outside Mabry. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Down low. Gustafson gets the bucket.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now here's DeShields. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nelson Adota. Pass to Charles. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Mitchell. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
Nice, smooth jumper by Mitchell from mid-range. She can attack from almost anywhere on the court.
Now Nelson Adota, covered by Gustafson. DeShields. Mitchell grabs the board. And the Aces with possession. Chelsea Gray for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Now here's Mabry. Guarded closely. DeShields. Outside Charles. Can they get it? Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And here's Connecticut. Outside to Shields. Mabry. Pass to Parks. Shoots over Young. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mitchell with it, picked up by Mabry, rejected by Diamond DeShields. Now here's Mabry. She's guarded closely. Outside DeShields. The three-pointer off the mark.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Parks.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Marina Mabry on the wing. She's covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's DeShields. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
You can't allow DeShields to get good positioning, the ball down low, because once that happens, the D is toast.
Back to Lloyd. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Mabry, she's covered by Mitchell. Outside Mabry. Back to DeShields. The three. Gustafson with the rebound. Outside Young. From deep. Another three for Las Vegas.
Showing some touch from way outside. When Jackie Young is making those, good luck defending her.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. It's simple. They need points.
Here's Mabry. And Jewel Lloyd pulls it down. Pass to Young. Shoots the three. Shot number 12 goes in. She's made 7 of those 12 now.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Here's Parks. Here's Nelson Adota, covered by Gustafson. And here's Here's Nelson Adota to stop the run, and she hits the jump shot. Here's Las Vegas. Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. Pass to Lloyd. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Mabry misses. Fast break, Las Vegas. Young with it. She's picked up by the Shields. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Substitution for the Aces. Asia Wilson. Dana Evans.
The Sun on offense. To Shields with it. Outside Mabry. Let's go with a three. It's good, and the assist that time from Diamond to Shields.
And the feed courtesy of the Shields. You know, she's really known as a scorer, but Diamond is also solid at moving the basketball.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Wilson. Baseline J on the way. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Number 15, Lindsay Allen.
Mabry, she's covered by Mitchell. Now Mabry. Pass to Allen. Charles. Allen with it. Evans covering. 4 on the clock. Now here's Mabry. Launches a three. And another three for Connecticut.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
The Aces with another miss. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more.
Goes back up, and there's the nice layup by Charles.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
And the Aces call time here. Now here's Mitchell, defended by Sheldon. Mitchell, shot's good.
If Mitchell gets to the rim, she's usually going to convert. She's such a skilled finisher.
Here's Allen. Pass to Mabry. Screen by Charles. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Over Gustafson. Charles, no good.
She operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Here's Bell. Mabry covering. Allen with the steal. Right side Charles. Takes the three. Drops in the tray.
It's pure determination, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we head down the stretch.
Still going to take a lot of work, but it's not impossible. It's going to take place at both ends of the floor, though, and a bunch of them.
But this is a start.
Now here's Evans. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Charles. Now here's Allen. Tight defense on her. Marina Mabry on the wing. And another three for Connecticut.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Evans. She's covered by Allen. Wilson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
And she makes the first. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now here's Allen. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. 5 to shoot. Here's Nelson Adota. Releases.
Sheldon misses.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Gray outside. Wilson can't hit. And here's Connecticut. And here's Mabry. Pass to Charles. Back to Mabry. Shoots over Young. And again, it's Connecticut.
The midi from Mabry. We're used to seeing her knock down threes. I like Marina keeping the D on their toes.
Young with it. Gray outside. Back to Young. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Nelson Adota. Mabry, guarded by Young. Screen by Charles. Marina Mabry for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And that one's good. Stokes.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Timeout called to Suns.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Allen. She's covered by Allen. Gray outside. Out to Lloyd. Young. Pass to Gray. Now Wilson to the inside. Young. That's good, and it's A'ja Wilson with the assist.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Mabry.
here's Sheldon.
There's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Gray outside. Wilson, guarded by Charles. Pass to Young. Here's the teardrop. That shot is good. She's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Now here's Allen.
Here's Nelson Adota. And here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. Now Gray. Wilson sets a screen. Puts it up from 15. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Now here's Mabry.
She's covered closely.
Pass to Sheldon.
Now Allen. Gray defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Charles. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Here's Stokes. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
What vision from Gray, one of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mabry. Pass to Nelson Adota. Good work there as it goes. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that's a wrap, everyone.